From roasting his own audience to shutting down condescending hosts.
It's like, why am I listening to you like you've done something?
Here are 7 times rude interviewers got destroyed by Bill Burr, starting with the infamous morning show interview. In 2015, Bill Burr appeared on Good Morning New York to promote his show F is for Family, where he encountered an unprepared host who had issues with jokes on the show. What followed was a masterclass in answering BS questions. The segment began with the host addressing the joke's offensiveness.
So your Christian background is part of the show. Or
Yes, and I wanted
episodes.
to talk to you about Jesus after this.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far.
Burr, never one to let an opportunity slip by, immediately called them out.
You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
Who did?
As the host scrambled to recover, Burr took control of the interview, turning their lack of preparation into comedy gold.
I'm telling you, you need to Google.
Oh, good Lord.
So did you feel you were being
something
disrespectful, or just you were just having fun with some of the crucifixes and stuff like that?
I don't even know what I mean, we did maybe 2 jokes about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far?
One of the hosts attempted to steer the conversation, clearly trying to move away. Burr, however, wasn't about to let them off the hook.
All right, listen,
A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
You know what? Technically,
Well, they just sort of kept moving them around. You know, like those killer whales at SeaWorld. After it kills a trainer, they'll then move it up to Seattle. They don't give them their background.
all right, I'm not totally following.
Throughout the interview, Burr masterfully balanced between playful jabs at the host and promoting his upcoming shows.
Anyway,
You know what? They don't even call it Alphabet City anymore. You know that? They call it like the Lower East Side. Things, gentrification, whatever.
Was that offensive to illiterate people?
He'd be a little more comfortable if he threw some trash around the studio, right? He misses the old New York, and you're not the only
I
one.
want to meet those religious people that got upset. I want to quiz them
oh,
on their
gee.
religion.
All right, we'll talk about, why did I bring that up?
By the end of the segment, Burr had not only salvaged what could have been a disastrous interview, but turned it into a memorable and hilarious experience for viewers. But the same can't be said about this famous sports show host. In June 2017, Bill Burr appeared on Colin Cowherd's sports talk show, The Herd, in what would become one of the most memorable and contentious interviews of Burr's career. The roast began almost immediately when Colin tried to show off how others felt uncomfortable when they are at the show.
A lot of people think that they're uncomfortable with my elevation. Are you uncomfortable with it?
Burr, always ready with witty comebacks, immediately pushed back.
No, I just see all of your insecurities.
And a giant desk.
Why is it so big?
Just a few seconds later, Colin tried to push Burr based on a presumptuous opinion on basketball.
I heard you have a terrible theory, and I want you to say this. So your theory on Boston is, let's just wait till LeBron's old. You don't want to be aggressive and get players.
But Burr was quick to fact-check the host on that matter, and how Colin threw Burr under the bus with his questioning.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
You got misinformation.
What did you say?
Well, why would you say I have a horrible theory without checking with me first? It's like you already threw me under the bus.
Well,
I get it. You got a big desk.
Burr then went on to explain the situation and mentioned how Colin had some bad takes in the past.
I'm saying is what everybody's doing. It's like the Tom Brady thing. With LeBron, you got to kind of wait till he gets old. I'm not saying that, like, you know, I love that we didn't make a move at the trade deadline. That was the smartest thing. All these guys, probably you too, before the Cavaliers series with Boston, were all saying they're a player away. They're a player away. And I was sitting there in my own little rabbit hole saying that we have at least 1.5, 2 players away.
That explanation wasn't enough for Colin. He tried to corner Burr, but that didn't really work out, as Burr effortlessly dismissed everything.
See, that's like saying Gordon Ramsay, he makes such a great souffle, I'm just going to wait till he's in a car wreck. I'm not going to compete.
No, it isn't, because chefs' bodies, if they break down, they can still scramble an egg. They can cook till like 70.
Okay, Seinfeld's doing great stuff 10 years ago. I'll just wait till he's not funny. You compete.
Once again, you're talking about sport. You're talking about the activities that you can keep doing.
Burr, fed up with the continuous backlash and questioning, confronted Colin on the nature of the questioning and put an end to this tussle with his wit.
So
This is very like, we're very like, you know, you wouldn't know that we like each other. Let's try to tone it down.
No, I'm not. I'm just...
No, I know what happened. You came right at me just saying my theory stunk. I'm just here to promote a cartoon. I'm a dancing monkey today. I'm trying to be a good guy. I want people to like me and watch the show here, and you're coming at me. I don't know anything about hoop. I'm a 5'10" white guy.
Throughout the increasingly heated exchange, Burr maintained his composure while systematically exposing the flaws in Collins' reasoning. Cowherd at least had the excuse of being a sports commentator. Our next example shows that even a rowdy crowd of Philadelphians was no match for Burr's quick wit. On August 10th, 2006, during the Opie and Anthony's traveling virus comedy tour, Burr faced a hostile crowd that had been booing all night. But instead of cowering, Burr decided to go nuclear.
You one bridge having piece of shit city that no one gives a about. That will never bomb you people because you're worthless and no one cares about you.
For the next 12 minutes, Burr systematically tore into the city, its people, and everything they held dear.
Oh, all you people. You know what, you losers? I hope you all die, and I hope the Eagles never win the Super Bowl. Go yourselves.
Burr's rant was relentless, touching on everything from the city's culture to its stereotypes and cuisine.
Rocky is your hero. The whole pride of your city is built around a guy who doesn't even exist. You got Joe Frazier is from there, but he's black, so you can't deal with him. So you make a statue for some 3-foot Italian, you stupid Philly cheese eating jackasses. I hope that cheese melts your faces off.
He even challenged the crowd directly, attacking individuals head on.
What's that, sir? What do you have to say, sir? Never passed the fucking 8th grade. What brilliant shit are you gonna tell me, huh? Go back to the dock and go unload some you warehouse working, weed smoking. Disappointment for your mother.
As Burr continued his tirade, something remarkable happened. The crowd, initially hostile, began to appreciate his fearlessness and quick wit.
6 minutes left, and I will be selling my CD after this, you motherfuckers. And the only way you get one is if I throw one at your fucking stupid heads, you bunch of racist morons.
By the end of his set, Burr had not only silenced the crowd, but won them over with his sheer tenacity and comedic skill.
Next to your 83 Monte Carlo with gravel embedded into the side of your fucking bald-ass heads. Yes.
Burr later reflected on the incident, saying,
So really them booing to the level that they did was my fault. Like I wasn't a professional. What I should have done was I should have kept my head in the game to survive it.
This incident not only became a part of comedy lore, but also demonstrated Burr's ability to handle and overcome extreme audience hostility. But while the Philadelphia crowd got a taste of Burr's wrath, even familiar faces like Bill Maher weren't safe from his sharp comebacks. Bill Burr's recent appearance on Bill Maher's podcast Club Random provided an intense exchange on the topic of college protests related to Palestine. The discussion began when Maher brought up the controversial nature of these protests.
I hate Harvard. Are you kidding? Have you heard what's going on college campuses these days?
I don't watch the news.
You don't realize that college campuses erupted with the kids demonstrating for Hamas?
Burr, known for his ability to tackle tough subjects with directness, gave his take on the issue.
They were for the Palestinians.
Well, it's sort of the same cause. Why, are you?
I'm on the side of the kids.
Maher pushed back on Burr's response, suggesting that Burr's stance is easy and impractical.
Yeah, that's easy to say. You know, no one wants to see kids dead. This is a war.
That was very brave of you to say
this is a war. No, I'm the one who's actually brave on this.
Pat yourself on the back.
It's easy to say I'm for the kids. Who's not for the kids?
Maher, too confident with himself, went further in supporting Israel's position. Even in this situation when Maher was trying to control the argument, Burr continued with his sarcasm and subtle roasts.
Israel got attacked.
I'm not saying that they didn't have a right to go back. I'm just sitting there going like, how do I look at
We're the only country in the world that they get attacked, and then as soon as they counterattack, it's like, well, we got to stop this now. Don't attack them. There's a very simple solution to all this problem in the Middle East. Stop attacking Israel.
Hey, you
Stop
just solved
attacking
it.
Israel.
You just
I did.
solved it.
I actually
There
did.
you go. That's fantastic.
Burr tried to go easy and responded with humor, but Maher didn't respond in kind.
Like, you just solved the Middle East on a podcast. Why can't they solve what they're doing on a podcast?
This is why this is not your thing.
Make some hard-nosed decisions.
This is the point where Burr went all out and pretty much left Mayer speechless, putting an end to this short debate.
It is my thing.
It isn't your thing.
This is not your
isn't.
thing.
You're like that guy that has a fantasy football team and thinks he's a GM.
No.
That's exactly what it is. Like, why am I listening to you like you've done something? What have you done in Washington? Nothing.
Burr stood firm, advocating for the importance of understanding and addressing the root causes of protests, while Mayer questioned the current culture of outrage. And this is exactly why most of the viewers favored Burr. Mayer at least tried to engage in a discussion. Our next host thought that simply holding a microphone qualified as interviewing. In 2017, Burr appeared on a popular radio show called SSS TV, Southside Steve TV, where the host was trying to be too effortless with his interview. Right from the start, it was apparent that Bill was not impressed with the interviewer. The interview started with the host just putting the mic in front of Bill without any questions.
Hey, this is Southside Steve, and this is Southside Steve TV, and this is Bill Burr.
That's your question?
I'm just saying who you are.
Oh, yeah, all right. I don't like you. Creep me out with that big microphone and that country western shirt.
After hearing Bill's response, the interviewer tried to be a bit too casual, but that didn't go well either.
Here's the deal. Bill's a comedian. He's at the punchline. He's in town, and you're a funny guy. You've got these routines in your head, so I figure I'll toss you a mic and you go.
And I'm going to do stand-up in front of 9 people in a radio station? No, I'm not doing that.
Well, you're taking the fun out of Southside Steve TV.
I'll take, how about I give you $5 and I want to watch you line dance and I'm a racist cowboy.
At one point, the other host of the show interrupted the interview to explain the situation, hoping to navigate the situation better.
I was trying to explain to Bill how you put the mic, warn him that you're going to put the mic in his face without asking him a question. Be prepared for that. Apparently, he didn't take me seriously. I'd also like to point out that I hope you enjoyed the technique where you begin talking, Steve takes the microphone away from you. It's a counterpoint to that first move. Yeah.
The host even tried to regain control, making the situation even more awkward.
But do you like my mic?
No, I don't. I don't. Please.
Is that comfortable? Is this uncomfortable?
No, don't, man. Honestly.
But Bill continued to push back, snatched the mic, and said,
You're what is this? Rock 100.5? This is the worst interview I've ever done.
Bill did not stop there. He just went on to roast the interviewer.
You know what he looks like? He looks like the first guy who gets his ass kicked in a Steven Seagal movie. No. The background guy behind the big kingpin. Why don't you handle this?
Throughout the interview, even when he was asked whether he was a racist.
Come on, let's share it.
Okay.
Are you a racist?
No, I'm not a racist.
Because earlier we had some racist humor on the show. I just want to know, do you like black people?
Yes, I do. Well, I mean, what? Just overall?
Those of color. Anyone other than white people.
I like anybody who's not an asshole.
By the end of the segment, Burr had not only defended himself, but also delivered the jokes that interviewers were looking for.
I feel the same way about that whole support the troops. Just all of them? Like there's not one asshole in the Air Force? Just this whole paranoia, I support all of them. I don't.
The radio host learned the hard way not to underestimate Burr. Even his longtime friend Joe Rogan would find himself on the receiving end of Burr's uncompromising honesty. While Joe Rogan is a longtime friend of Burr's, even he isn't immune to Burr's sharp rebuttals. During a 2020 appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, Burr showcased his ability to disagree strongly with a friend while maintaining respect and humor. The conversation turned contentious when Rogan brought up the topic of mask wearing during the pandemic.
Want people to walk down the street with a mask on?
Let's not start this, Joe.
Do you, though?
Let's not start this.
Burr, not one to let questionable claims slide, immediately pushed back.
I'm not going to sit here with no medical degree, listening to you with no medical degree, with an American flag behind you, smoking a cigar, acting like we know what's up. Better than the CDC.
What followed was a heated but friendly debate with Burr using his signature mix of humor and common sense to challenge Rogan's views.
But even they say you shouldn't wear a mask unless you're treating a coronavirus patient. The World Health Organization.
Yeah, but they didn't say that initially. They didn't say it initially.
No, they didn't.
They did, and then it gradually, and then wait, and then everybody wore the fucking masks. This is like rollerblading. Everybody fucking rollerbladed, and then there was that one homophobic joke, and then everybody acted like they never did it.
At one point, Rogan even started judging people who wear masks.
I just love how wearing a mask became like this, like soft thing that you were doing, like being courteous. Being courteous. Why is this for? That was so
You're wearing a
stupid.
mask.
But Burr was not having any of that.
Oh, God, you're so tough with your fucking open nose and throat. Gee, Joe, and your 5 o'clock shadow. This is a man right here. A man doesn't wear a mask.
Throughout the exchange, Burr maintained his position while keeping the conversation from devolving into a real argument.
Anything that seems like you're not taking chances, right? That's what
I don't
the
have
mask
a problem with that unless you were already wearing the mask and then you're acting like you didn't. And all of a sudden, people watch your thing and then they all pile on, oh, look at this wearing the mask. It's like, you were fucking doing it 2 weeks ago.
Well, I was scared out of my mind in the beginning.
By the end of the segment, both comedians were laughing, demonstrating Burr's skills at navigating difficult conversations without burning bridges.
I did. I had like psychosomatic
Now
issues
who's the
thinking
Joe?
about it.
Now
I got
who's
over
the-
it. I got over it.
Guy had a panic attack sitting on 12 elk. You had a panic attack.
in
and
the
then,
sauna.
And then you felt bad about yourself, and then you attack people with masks. That's how it works. And that's how the hatred starts. And that's right now why 7 blocks to Seattle, you can't go now and get yourself.
This incident highlighted Burr's capacity to challenge even his friends' views when he disagrees, doing so with a mix of humor, respect, and unwavering conviction in his own beliefs. However, while Rogan and Burr's friendship survived their heated debate, the same couldn't be said for the ego of one female reporter. In what would become one of Bill Burr's most viral interview moments, a female reporter made the mistake of asking the loaded question, "Can women be funny?" Little did she know, she was about to get an answer that she'll remember for life. The interview started right off the bat with the question, to which Bill gave a quick answer.
Can women be funny?
Yeah, of course.
But that short answer didn't seem enough for the interviewer, as she went further to emphasize the question. In return, she got another no BS answer.
Some people have a hard time saying yes, though. There's a lot of angry young men on the internet that are like, women can't be fun.
Will you guys just grow up and just sit down and write your own horse, come up with it? Start your own show, have your own award show.
Bill didn't just stop there. He decided to dismantle it entirely. What followed was a perfect example of Burr's ability to blend social commentary with his signature wit.
I'd start my own. You guys got to start your own. You got brains in there, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So write your own and quit your fucking whining. We're all eating a giant sandwich out here. Nobody cares. I don't care.
The interviewer, clearly unprepared for Burr's passionate and articulate response, struggled to regain control of the conversation.
Absolutely, but I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a web person.
As the interviewer started fumbling her words, Burr doubled down.
It makes no difference whether you got a all right? Just do what you want to do, and hopefully people respond to it. But this fucking horse quotas and all of this crap become undeniable.
Throughout the exchange, Burr managed his composure while systematically dismantling the sexist undertones of the question. By the end of the segment, Burr had not only defended women in comedy, but also delivered a masterclass in handling loaded questions.
Well, when was the last time you went on stage and you killed so hard the person after you bombed? If you're fucking doing that on a regular basis, people are going to notice regardless of what you have between your legs. All right?
This incident demonstrated Burr's ability to handle provocative questions with intelligence and wit, turning what could have been a gotcha moment into an opportunity. He showcased his quick thinking and progressive views on gender and comedy, which led to comments like this.